I swear to god, people have been sleeping on this deck for so long, but it's just a matter of time before it's going to start seeing competitive play, regionals, YCSs. I honestly think that this deck is good enough to win regionals on its own and actually top YCSs because it can play a lot of anti-meta cards such as D-Shifter, Macro, Dimensional Fissure, and not lose to the cards whatsoever, so it's pretty huge. And yeah, let's jump into the first replay. I'm playing against people in Dueling Book because we can see more competitive decks, whereas on EDO Pro, it's not really like that. So yeah, I'm going first. No, I'm going second. I think I lost the dice roll. My opponent is playing Infernoid. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, no, he's definitely going first. So I don't think he's doing too much. Yeah, set Void Feast pass, and this oh my god, Extravagance in this deck is nice, man. It's so nice. I'm gonna draw Terraforming and Shiumaru, which is really good. It's basically a 2-card combo that I drew, but I already had the idea, so it's kind of redundant, but it doesn't matter because even if I get stopped, it's like all good in the hood. He has the Void Feast, so he can interrupt me. I don't know why he's not using the card, but I have Ash anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's still under D-Shifter, so everything that he summons is like really bad. Oh yeah, okay, definitely makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now he's summoning the Petrulia, and obviously it will successfully bounce back, well, destroy my trap, and I have to respond and you know, bounce back the Petrulia. It's better than just letting it stay on the field. Void Seer is actually a pretty just old and no longer relevant card. Outside of having the word void in the name for Void Feast, it doesn't do anything. And yeah, I'm just going to be attacking with all my monsters. And yeah, he's just going to scoop it up because I have game anyways. You can't even say like it's a scoop, like he straight up just lost. Anyways, game 2, I know that he's playing a deck that needs to banish because of the Infernoid's cards. And I was actually shocked to see that he played Alistair, so this Lancia is even better. It can't do anything, and he cannot successfully fuse. He did check the deck, so that kind of gave me like a little idea of what his hand could have been. Maybe Alistair with like a fire into Purgatrio, but he didn't have Purgatrio, or maybe 3 Inferno monsters, so you would have to make the Ununku, but didn't have that. Anyways, I can now summon Shiumaru with Idea. This is the reason why Idea is so good in the deck. It's crazy. 1 for 1 though, not as great. You have to pitch a card from your hand to the grave, so it's unusable under D-Shifter. Now I'm going to do the trick where I summon the Platina from deck and then revive back the Gravitino and then search for Chase, another one. And then what's gonna happen? I'm just going to attack. It's going to get banished, which is nice because now actually he still has the light attribute with the Lancia there. And yeah, I'm just gonna set a bunch of back row, not the additional Chase because I don't want to lose that hard to Lightning Storm. And yeah, he's going to fuse for the Purgatrio, which achieves absolutely less than nothing. People do read Gravitino though, the passive effect, the kind of Macrocosmos, so I was actually shocked. And yeah, he loses the game there, but whatever. Let's get into replay number 2. I think, oh, Madara 1718. Well, first of all, the guy's a legend. Naruto, man. Best anime ever, I swear. And what is he playing? He's playing Salamangreat. And the hand is pretty good, man. I mean, if he went first with this hand, I obviously would have lost, but since I'm going first, can I win with a pretty respectable hand? Well, I draw into 2 completely useless, irrelevant cards, but it doesn't matter too much. So ironically, in a hand of 6 cards, I only have 3 real cards to play with. It doesn't really do that much because, yeah, I have 2 Ghost Bells and 2 Ideas, so it's not the best. And even the Chase already hard drew it, so what am I going to search for with Gravitino? Like a Specimen? Yeah, it's a Monster Reborn, so it's not bad, but it's not great either, right? I have 2 interruptions, so I have a lot of card advantage and a good follow-up, but I'm not doing anything to stop my opponent. But yeah, Buffalo and Valynx is just way too good. It's so bad for me. It's not good at all. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch that Spinny, which is like the freest thing ever. Draw into Ashen Circle, of course. This is just my RNG in the game. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna die, right? Because he even has double rivalry. So if I can't really, like, stop... Okay, look at this, okay? Look at this. This is me being stupid. Because the Gravitino makes it so if I bounce back the Valynx and the Spinny, they both get banished. So it's so obvious that this is the play I should be doing, but for some odd magical reason, I just didn't do it, and I waited until the Mirage Tally, which is the worst thing ever because this card will allow Spinny and Sea Archiver to go to the graveyard instead of banished when they leave the field, and also this card would have gotten banished, so I have no idea what I was thinking, but yeah, definitely the incorrect way to play. And yeah, I'm going to be able to Ghost Bell the Whale. He doesn't have any additional moves, but it doesn't matter because the rivalry is just insane now. I don't have any interruptions, and I top deck into another unusable card. I kind of got lucky that he ashed it because it achieves absolutely nothing, but yeah, rivalry is just game. There's nothing. I was like, please, hopefully it's like Roar, Rage, or like Called by the Grave, like cards that he can't use, but it had to be freaking rivalry, so I'm actually in like kind of deep shit, honestly. And yeah, I'm going to summon the Gravitino, but now I'm locked under like Psychics. That's pretty bad, so like what? I'm just gonna search the Chase, which bounces one card, because it's like up to the amount of S-Force monsters you control with different names. So it's really not that good. And yeah, whatever, this Foxy gets to even get the Roar, but it doesn't matter. I was definitely going to die anyways. Yeah, Veiling sent a freaking Gazelle. I have like one bounce, but like, who cares? Sea Archiver as well. Yeah, it's fine. I am getting punished for not playing well. It's 100% my fault though. I think this missed, it got the Specimen instead, but yeah, I'm going to bounce that, and then the Whale, I'm going to have to bell it, revive back the Jaguar, and then make the Sunlight Wolf, make another Sunlight Wolf, probably gonna die in like 2 sec- yeah, okay. Hey, jinxed myself. Okay, now game 2 could be redemption for me, or could not be redemption. Extravagance into freaking Droll. Yeah, I played too fast, so it's my fault. Okay, now D-Fisher. There's no reason to activate D-Fisher and set Imperm. It's so idiotic, because under D-Fisher, my opponent can't kill me any freaking ways. So why would I commit to an Imperm just to lose even harder to Lightning Storm? There's no logic, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people who don't have that much experience with Yu-Gi-Oh! Would have just set off their back row. But no, when you have D-Fisher, just activate it and you keep all your Imperms in your hand. You don't set anything at all. You don't want to lose to a card that's just already a blowout. So this Lightning Storm, this Harpy's Feather Duster, was a Mystical Space Typhoon. And now this is like an actual hand trap. I get to keep it in my hand, which is good. But yeah, Veiling, Search, whatever. That's fine. I'm not gonna Phantasme here. I want him to think that I don't have anything against him, so there's no reason for me to, yeah, okay, whatever. The me thinking is like bad. Okay, so I was like, are you going like Parallelic Sea Chainlink 1 and then Sea Archiver Chainlink 2, but he wasn't? So I'm like, ooh, this might be a misplay on his end, so I'm going to just ash him now, so if he doesn't have an extender, I win the game. But yeah, okay, Desires is pretty freaking annoying here, and it's going to draw into... You already know it. What is it? Look at this, man. Again, this is my luck in the game. I should have just let the Parallelic Seed resolve. And if he played Trap Tricks Rafflesia, well, fuck it, I lost anyways, but it's fine. I mean, actually, yeah, Nibiru, yeah, okay, I didn't have Nibiru. Okay, yeah, because Nibiru plus something else could have worked, but yeah, no, definitely not. Alright, summon Gazelle. Just really have to make him think like I have nothing, so when he tries to go for the kill, I don't die. And yeah, okay, now I'm absolutely forced to go Phantasme. Actually, should have, well, not should have, but I could have went like Phantasme and then Imperm. Could have worked, but I don't know, I just wanted to like let it resolve and be like, yeah, screw it, whatever. It's funny, I said like thinking, and he's like so used to always always getting Nibiru that he was like, okay, I'm just gonna summon my token right now, it's fine. But no, it's okay. I'm not that good at the game. Yeah, shuffle back another card, by the way. Draw 3, shuffle back 2, or draw 2, shuffle back 1, or sometimes draw 1, shuffle back 0 with Phantasme. That is a thing. But yeah, access code, pop Phantasme, I don't give a flying pancake. And then, yeah, go into battle phase Imperm, so I take 46 instead of a lot of damage. And yeah, okay, whatever. That's gonna be Salamangreat Whale in main phase 2, which is really, really bad for me. And even if the Imperm was activated here, it doesn't matter at all. I don't even know where I activated the Imperm, but it has to be set first. Sometimes people, they just don't read that. So I just activate a spell, and then they go Imperm from the hand on like a vanilla monster, literally. And they're like, yeah, it negates, right? No. But yeah, Mirage Talio, of freaking course. Can't really give him an interruption, though, so it's really not the end of the world. And what I really like about Salamangreat is that, hey, the extra, I just got extra linked, is that everything is always on like column 2 or 4, so it's like, it's easy for me to just cuck the deck with the Gravitino, and oh my god, getting ashed here is so good. I was like, thank you, this is exactly what I wanted. Oh yes. So yeah, summon Gravitino, this has 1700 attack, lost all of its attack because of Imperm. And yeah, Surge the Chase, and I'm going to attack over. It's not a Salamangreat monster, so, okay, yeah, this obviously crashed because I don't freaking know. You take whatever damage this is, 300, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, then I'm going to set 2 back row, pass, Joel and Logbird top deck, but it's fine. Get back the circle. I'm under so much pressure, it's ridiculous, because I'm forced to hold that chase for as long as possible. And, oh yeah, being forced to bounce it here is also so bad. You can just use the continuous spell, so I have no idea why he scooped, but yeah, whatever. Also, me constantly shotgunning the D-shifter, I should stop doing that because people are not playing Tactic Talents. This is the only reason to shotgun Shifter, literally, and nobody is playing the freaking card. So I'm really going to have to stop doing that. But yeah, I guess my mentality is commit to like a worse play if it allows you to play around a really powerful card, but whatever, who cares? Because yeah, if you use Shifter on standby, you're not using it on main phase. Tactic Talents can only trigger when your opponent uses the monster effect on the main phase, but yeah, whatever. Alright, his hand is extremely good again. The Joel and Logbird could not have been used because of the D-shifter. And yeah, summon Parallel Exceed, and then summon another Parallel Exceed. I'm not gonna ash that. And, I mean, I can't anyways because of the Sea Archiver. And I think he scoops it up because he just realized that there is no way for him to play through a chase that would have just resulted for too much. But the thing is, the guy draws Whale like it's water, even though it's a fire card. But like, yeah, I mean, he didn't really have like a high volume of Salamangreat cards, ironically. So like, he didn't like physically hard draw Gazelle and stuff, but he still could have been able to play. I mean, if he links using these two, they get banished. So because of the passive effect of Gravitino, things get so worse for him. It's actually so bad. So yeah, Gravitino, just the combination of Gravitino Chase is nasty, but because of the strike and the ash also, there was literally a 0% chance of him winning this game whatsoever. Like, I just don't see it. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into the final. It's not really a match, it's more like a game, but we both misplayed quite heavily in it, so I really want to show you that one game because I do feel like it matters. My opponent drew actually pretty bad, but he has a Chalice, so it really doesn't matter. And even if those hands are bad, it also doesn't matter because you're always getting that Revolt plus another draw because of the Fenrit, Ferjit or whatever, Baron Blossom. But yeah, alright, get the Karis. So even if I like Veiler him, it doesn't matter, he still has full combo. He's playing as conservative as possible. And yeah, special summon the Nerval, and then he's going to make a Bearbrum, and then he's going to Appaloosa for 2. Nobody does that, so I was actually kind of shocked to see someone do that, but yeah. He's going to get the Revolt Search and also draw 1 card. Obviously, it's a Call by the Grave, but it doesn't matter. It does nothing against my deck, like literally nothing at all, because my monsters never hit the grave. So now he has like Appaloosa 3 back row, which kind of is intimidating, but against me it's just bad. Imperm on the Appaloosa from the Extravagance, really nice. Attack with Shiomaru, he goes Revolt here. I'm going to still use the effect because I want to fuel my Banished, ironically. Like, this Gravitino getting banished is great because of Specimen here. So I'm going to be... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is where I messed up, man. I should have been wary of the existence of, like, Imperm and Chalice and stuff like that. Especially Chalice, because he could have top-decked it. But, yeah, I should have summoned the Platina in this zone, because obviously it was after the summon of Kit. And since I'm an idiot, I summoned it in the incorrect zone, so if this Kit gets Solemn Striked, it's going to trigger. So I'm like really dumb. And obviously it gets freaking Veiler, because otherwise I would have just summoned the Gravitino here, but it's not the correct mentality. You should like expect bad things to happen to you, and summon the Platina here, so then you can summon the Gravitino here, or just anywhere else. Well, preferably here, because if you can jump over that Shireg with Battle, which is pretty easy, he's not going to be able to trigger at all to get the search. But yeah, Kit triggering, yeah, I'm such a moron. Yeah, that's what I said, of course. This was a very major, very gigantic major misplay, and I still have no monsters in my grave, so that Call by the Grave is just not doing jack. So yeah, Kit, yeah, Search does kind of nothing. If he attacks, it also does nothing because it's in the same column. So I guess in a way, it kind of paid off, but yeah, I shouldn't justify my my misplays. I still should have had the Platina there, so he wouldn't have the kit follow-up. But regardless, he would have had the revolt, so ironically, it kind of ended up working out in the end. Okay, yeah, alright. Banish the Gravitino. He has the revolt, so that's another interruption, and obviously there's no way for me to predict that he top-decked revolt for turn. I think he's done with Nervals. He no longer... Yeah, 2 Nervals in the banished and 1 in the graveyard. How many kits? Okay, yeah, 2. Okay, yeah, sure, not too bad. Well, yeah. And then 2 Fractale. This Platina is going to revive back the Gravitino, can't do anything about that, and then I'm gonna search for another chase. Oh yeah, Chiyomaru has to return back to my hand. It's just, yeah, it's like a... I don't really know how to say it, like Licorice-esque effect, but not really. Now he's trying to protect the Shuraig, but it doesn't matter at the end. Also, he summoned the Nerval in the incorrect zone, in this zone here. It's really, really bad because it's gonna get banished. And yeah, I mean, the kits are going to trigger, but literally does nothing at all. Shuraig here is like really, really bad in this very specific instance because he gets no searches at all, and I can bounce back both Shuraigs. Well, banish one of them and bounce back the other. And the 0 attack Appaloosa is just not doing anything at all. So yeah, you lose all of your Shuraigs, and this card is just game over, so yeah, he left the duel. Yeah, I mean, how could he have won anyways? With a normal summon kit, I can imperm him, and then if he has another extender, I can chase. And my follow-up is 1,000,000,000% lethal, because the Chiyomaru can just normal summon and then battle phase, banish the chase, whatever, then summon... I just have so many options, I don't even know what to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this Security Force testing video. I really hope you guys actually enjoy these kind of videos, because if you do, I'm going to keep making more of them. If this video gets, whatever, let's just say 500 likes, I'm going to never stop making these testing videos. So thank you very much for watching, I'll see you next time, peace.